Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to do a little pack with me. This video is specifically going to be my skincare and makeup. I am going to have separate pack with me videos for the clothes that I'm bringing and a separate one for what's in my carry-on. I know not everyone is super interested in like travel content, but this one specifically I thought it would be good to show because I am going to be gone for over a month. That's just crazy to me. I have been super stressed out about like what to pack, how to pack, like if I'm packing too much. I have to pack for two totally different events pretty much because I have a very specific set of work clothes and like extra clothes. This is kind of over explaining the scope of this specific video, but just as like a preface to what's coming, there's a lot of packing I've been doing. My room is an absolute mess right now because I've just been packing. My method is pretty much like pull everything out and then reorganize as I go. So it's a lot. Anyway, I hope you guys are having a good day today. If you're new here, hi, my name is Vivian. I'm a robotics engineer with a love for all things beauty and makeup related. If you are unaware or are new to my channel, you probably don't know where I'm going, but I'm gonna be spending a couple weeks in Australia and a couple weeks in Vietnam. I hope you guys enjoy this video. I mostly make makeup content, but I do like to throw in a couple vlogs, a couple general life stuff here and there, and let's just hop into it. Okay, I apologize for the lighting. I just have my overhead lighting on because it's really gloomy outside. I figured I would just talk through everything that I'm bringing and then kind of going through like why I'm bringing it, things like that. The first thing I want to mention is that all of my skincare, hair care, whatever is going in this bag. This is the base dot bag in the shade Citron. I don't know if that collection is still available. It was like a summer collection. I know they make the bag still, but this specific color might not be available. I really like this for the sake of this trip, just because it does hold quite a lot. I feel like if you're going on any sort of trip that's not as long, like maybe even like a week or two, you can definitely get away with something a lot smaller. Just like for size reference, like it's way bigger than my head. So it is quite beefy. It does hold a lot, which is nice, but if you are not gonna be gone for super long, you probably don't need this. I do like the bag though because it has the two separate compartments. It has this bottom compartment and then this compartment opens up and like folds open, and it's open like pretty wide so you can see everything that's in there. Again, I am gonna be gone for a month, so I did pack a couple like full-size travel things. Usually I try to get away with minis as much as I can, or like refillable bottles, but again, I'm gonna be gone for so long. It just makes more sense for me to pack full-size things, so let's talk about everything that I'm bringing. Let's start with hair care and body care. The first two things that I'm bringing are the Kristen S. The One Signature Shampoo and the Kristen S. The One Signature Conditioner. These are full-size bottles. I've actually never tried this shampoo and conditioner. However, the descriptions make it seem like something that's really up my alley. It says it's lightly clarifying, high lathering, enhances shine for all hair types. Mostly I care about the lightly clarifying and the high lathering. I love a good lather when I wash my hair, and my hair does tend to get pretty oily pretty quickly, so it's nice that it's like a little bit clarifying as well. And the conditioner, it says it's weightlessly moisturizing, smoothing and softening, shine renewing for all hair types. So again, I haven't tried either of these, but I've heard really good things. I also just kind of like the packaging of it. I just think it's kind of cute. The next thing I'm bringing is a travel size of the KP Bump Eraser Body Scrub. Like I said, this is a travel size, so I don't scrub my body religiously every single day, but I do like to do it at least once a week. I thought the travel size would be perfect for that. I do like this. It's much more gentle on your skin than say like the Tree Hut body scrubs, and this has chemical exfoliants as well as physical exfoliants. I don't have KP, but I do like it as just like a general body scrub. The next couple of things here came in a set. So the first thing is the Necessaire, the body wash. This is in the shade, this is in the eucalyptus scent. I do have a full size of this that I have been using lately, and it doesn't lather as much as I would like it to, but it does the job. You know, it washes my body. I like the scent of it, especially. It just smells really nice and fresh and like a spa. I also have the Necessaire the body serum. I also have a full size of this, and I have been slowly making my way through the full size, and I just wanted to bring the little mini size, especially because I am probably going to be working long hours, and I just want to feel a little bit more luxurious when I am getting out of the shower. Like after a long day, I just want to relax, and I like the feeling and just the general aesthetic of this product, or these products from Necessaire. I think it just enhances the kind of spa relaxing vibe that I want. The next thing is the Necessaire the body lotion. This is fragrance free. I actually haven't used this, but it's just a body lotion, so I can only assume it does good things. The whole set together was kind of expensive, to be honest, but Necessaire itself is an expensive brand. I don't necessarily think anyone needs these products, but I do like the general aesthetic of it. Definitely not a necessity. You don't need to spend super high-end prices on body wash, but I'm gonna be gone for a long time. I want to feel as comfy as I can away from home. The next several things here are hair items. The first one is this Moroccan oil treatment. This is a little tiny sample size of the Moroccan oil. I actually haven't tried this hair oil yet. My mom gave me this little sample size, so I figured this would be great to take along with me. I also have a little mini of the Batiste dry shampoo. This is specifically in the tropical shade. I don't really care about the scent. This is a pretty good, affordable dry shampoo. It does leave a white cast, but I find that if I just like rub it into my hair really well, it kind of fades. I think it does a really good job of absorbing oils though. And if you have lighter hair, you probably don't care about the white cast as much. And the last thing here, I have the Bumble & Bumble Hairdresser's Invisible Oil. This is the Heat UV Protective Primer. It's just a heat protectant for my hair. I am bringing my flat iron from T3. I was gonna bring my Dyson, but I realized that the Dyson only works with like the specific US voltage, and you can't plug it into a converter because it just like overpowers the converter. Anyway, the T3 flat iron is dual voltage. It hopefully should work in Australia and Vietnam, but that was something that was like a hindrance because I did really want to bring my Dyson Airwrap and I just couldn't. I have a couple other just like hair accessories here. I have this little set of poly bands. These are from Scunci. I like these for bubble braids. I like these for like different little hairstyles. I didn't want to just bring a couple because I don't know how many I need and they break pretty easily. Or not super easily, but like they can break, and so I just wanted to bring like the full pack. I am also bringing this little pack of bobby pins. I don't use bobby pins that often, to be honest, but it's nice to have just in case. I have a hairband for when I wash my face, and I have these little towel scrunchies from Kitsch, I think. They're little towel scrunchies that I put on my wrists to avoid water running down my arms when I wash my face. The rest of this stuff is either like skincare or just general health things. Let's do the general health things first. Contact solution, not much to say there. Q-tips. I have this little tiny travel razor from Venus. I think it's like Gillette Venus. Honestly, it's pretty big for a travel razor. I might as well have just brought my actual razor. This is just really bulky, and the handle is just like so short and stubby that it doesn't make a ton of sense, but I already bought it, so I am gonna use it. I have my deodorant. The one I use is from Old Spice. It's in the scent Fiji. I love the way this smells, honestly, and I know it's a men's deodorant, but the scent is nice. I like it. I have these Hero Cosmetics Micro Point pimple patches. I like these for like my under the skin acne, especially when I get my period. I tend to have those like hormonal under the skin acne. I like these a lot to get rid of it. I feel like the micro darts just like really feel like they're getting in there, you know. Aquaphor. This works as like a really good lip balm in a pinch, and it's nice and small and compact. I also have this Pimple Correct Acne Clearing Gel Pen from Hero Cosmetics. It's like a little, it kind of looks like a lip applicator, honestly, but you put it on pimples to help reduce them. I have extra contacts in here. I like this base bag specifically because I don't know if I can show you this without spilling everything, but it just lays flat really nicely. It has a little toothbrush holder as well, so you can keep your toothbrush from getting dirty with everything else. I have a toothpaste here. This is the Crest 3D White Stain Eraser. This travel spray bottle is filled with the Bioma brightening toner. I have a couple different eye creams. I have one from Coco Kind. This is the revitalizing eye cream. I like this a lot. It has a nice cooling metal tip applicator. It also just feels really nice on my under eyes, very hydrating. This next one is from the Inky List. This is the caffeine eye cream. It's supposed to help reduce with under eye puffiness. This one is much more lightweight. It's very much like a gel cream. Sinks in really easily. I also have a travel size of Listerine, floss. I have my contact case and extra contacts in here. And then for the majority of the skincare, besides what I've already said, the first thing is the e.l.f. Holy Hydration Makeup Melting Cleansing Balm. This is brand new. I have used this before and I did like it. I mainly picked up a new one because most cleansing balms are like just bigger, like the pot is just a little bit bigger. The last two I've used especially are just like massive. I didn't want to take the full size, and the e.l.f. one is just nice and small and compact, like it fits in here really nicely. The next thing I have here is the Innisfree Green Tea Seed Hyaluronic Acid Cream. It's just a really nice moisturizer. I love the scent of this. It feels really nice on my skin. It feels nice and hydrating. The packaging is also nice and compact too, and it smells nice. I also have the e.l.f. Blemish Breakthrough Acne Clarifying Cleanser. Again, this is brand new to me. I have never used this, but I just needed a cleanser and I wanted something specifically with a small bottle. So I picked this one up at Target. I don't know how I feel about it, so I will get back to you on that. Before I knew about the controversy, I picked up the Naturium Vitamin C Complex Serum. I picked this up because I was really loving the Sunday Riley CEO like vitamin C cream serum that they have. That stuff is so expensive and I didn't want to spend that much money again, and I didn't know if my skin was just loving vitamin C or loving that serum specifically, so I picked up this vitamin C serum. I have used it and I do like it, but I still think I like the Sunday Riley one better, which is a shame because it is so expensive. Anyway, I still have this vitamin C serum though, so I'm gonna try and use it up. I do like the packaging of this though. It feels nice and heavy. It's glass packaging. I am also bringing my Coco Kind Ceramide Barrier Serum because I am trying a lot of new products, which is probably dumb of me. And if anything goes wrong, this is just such a good serum. It helps repair your skin barrier, and I love the scent of this. It definitely reminds me of soy milk, like the Yao soy milk from when I was a child. This is also like my 4th bottle of this. It's just so good. I love this. I'm also bringing this. This is the No Rejuvenating Night Serum. I don't know what happened to this brand. So they sent me this a really long time ago, and then I think the brand just like died, even though when they sent me this it was a new brand. Like, I don't know. I think they repackaged. I think they only have one, like specifically one product left, and it's only sold on Amazon. This was Vanessa Hudgens' brand, if you weren't aware. So I have this. I have been trying to use this for a really long time, but it takes a really long time because it is this like oil, like super liquidy oil type of product. It comes with a dropper. This is just me trying to use it up before it goes bad. I don't love this, to be honest, but you know, I don't dislike it either, so I'm trying to use that up. And the last thing I have in here is the Cosrx Advanced Snail 96 Mucin Power Essence. This is a tiny little sample size of it. I'm just really excited to try this, honestly. I've never tried it before. I've heard such good things about it. I thought it would be nice to try it, and it's just so cute and like tiny. In terms of makeup, I feel like everything that is in here you guys will have seen before. I'm pretty much just bringing the products that are in my Shop My Stash and my Project Pan, so I'm gonna try to go through these a little bit more quickly just to not be like super repetitive. The 2 bags that I'm bringing are these smaller ones from Allie Glines. It comes in the bigger case that like holds both of these, but honestly, for the sake of just portability, I like having them just in these smaller containers too. It just makes it easier to like move them around in my luggage if I need to, if that makes sense. So I have these separated out into, this one is pretty much all cheek products, and then this one is pretty much base products and maybe a couple of like eyebrow things. So again, like I said, a lot of these were in my Shop My Stash, so if you want like a more in-depth look at that, definitely go check that video out, and my Project Pan video. I've been working on items for a really long time. So the first thing is the Glossier Future Dew. I have a little bit of my Glossier MangoBalm.com in here. This is the old formula and I'm still working my way through it. I'm bringing my Rare Beauty eye brightener in the shade Light Medium, my Kosas Airbrow, the clear one, Dior Backstage Concealer in the shade 3W. This is a little mini setting spray from NYX. This is the Plump Finish setting spray. I don't love the spritzer on this, but it's just like a small setting spray. It's fine. I have the Kosas Brow Pop, the brow pencil in the shade Dark Brown. I have my Milani Weekend Brow. I have my Rare Beauty setting powder in the shade Light Medium. The Milani Weekend Brow is in the shade Espresso, by the way. I have my Milk Makeup Pore Eclipse Mattifying Primer. I have my Merit the Minimalist stick. I have this M Cosmetics Cosmic Pearl Dewy Eyeshadow in the shade Moonrise. I have the Replica Beach Walk fragrance, the little travel size of it. I do have a full size of this as well because I love this fragrance so much. Switch cameras because the first one died, so a different angle. Sorry. As I was saying, I'm like halfway through this, so I think I'll be able to finish it by the time I get back. For the other bag for cheek products, the first thing I have in here is the Nabla Cutie Midnights palette. Obviously not like a cheek product, but it is a little palette, so it fits in here really nicely. I have a couple different lip products in here. The first one is the Clinique Almost Lipstick in the shade Black Honey. I'm almost done with this. I think I can finish this pretty soon. I have the Ramond Juicy Lasting Tint in the shade Peeling and Dew. It's a really pretty lip stain. And I have the Merit the shade Slick Tinted Lip Oil in the shade Taupe. I'm also bringing Freck Noir. I have this Refi lip gloss. It's just a clear lip gloss. I have the Freck Shadow Slide in the shade Lid Drip. It's like a really pretty like micro glitter just eyeshadow. I think this would be really pretty on the lids or on like the inner corner highlight areas of the eye. I have a couple different blushes and bronzers here, but first a couple more lip products. I have my NYX Suede Matte Lip Liner in the shade Soft Spoken. I have the Rare Beauty Lip Balm in the shade Nearly Petal. I have the Rare Beauty Liquid Blush in the shade Joy. The Persona Super Blush in the shade Bubble. I have the Vive Sunset Blush in the shade Cherub. It's this really pretty kind of watermelon pinky shade. I have two mascaras. The first one is the Pamel Essence Mascara Base. This is just like a clear mascara base that holds a curl really well. And then this is the Thrive Cosmetics Liquid Lash Extensions Mascara in the shade Bryn. This is on its last leg, so I think when I get back, this is gonna have to be an empty. This is literally one of my favorite mascaras though. It's just top tier. Love this one. I have a couple of cream bronzers here. This first one is from Makeup by Mario. This is the Soft Sculpt Transforming Skin Enhancer in the shade Medium. This is another cream bronzer from Makeup Revolution. This is the Ultra Cream Bronzer, also in the shade Medium. I have the Nabla Skin Bronzing in the shade Soft Revenge. And then this is the Divine Duo Lip and Cheek from Lila B in the shade Bedazzling. Also in my Project Pan, I've also hit pan on that, which is pretty cool. And then these are a couple of things that I didn't mention in my Shop My Stash, but retroactively I want to bring them. The first things here are color correctors. This is the e.l.f. Camo Color Corrector in the blue shade. And then I'm also going to bring this LA Girl Pro Concealer, and this is in the green shade, just to mix in case I feel like I'm a little bit, I don't know, if I have any redness. I like the green one. I also like the green one to make my skin, my foundations and stuff like a little bit more olive in tone, and the blue one is if it's just too orange. And then the last thing that I'm planning on bringing that I didn't talk about before is the Youthforia BYO blush oil. I've only tried this like a couple times and I don't really know how I feel about it, so I wanted to bring it to play around with it a little bit more. I've had this for like a couple months now and I've only used it maybe like once or twice, so definitely just want to make sure I'm getting usage out of this. Lastly, I have my Nabla Side by Side palette. This is a stunning, just like overall neutrals palette. This doesn't fit in any of these like 2 makeup bags, so I just have this in my luggage in like a pocket so it doesn't move around as much. But I love this palette. I'm really excited to bring it and play with it a little bit more. I think it's just stunning. It has so many different shades in here. Okay, so that is everything. I feel like I talked really fast, but I am gonna do like an overhead view and show you guys how I'm gonna pack all of this stuff. I feel like it'd be satisfying, and I just want to show you how much stuff actually fits in the beige dot bag because it's massive, and I'm obviously gonna repack my makeup as well. Let's pack my skincare and stuff first. And then, so the top part here, it is quite large, and I love that it lays open and lays flat like this because I feel like I can see everything as soon as I open this up. The one thing to mention with this bag is that when you close it, it does like flatten, so you don't have as much vertical space as it looks like you do when you have it open like this. So just something to be aware of. That's never usually like an issue for me, but if you like are trying to pack this to the very brim, you're probably not going to fit all of it. So that is everything. This is what it's looking like inside. I just really like that you can see everything. I feel like it all just looks like really neat and organized, and usually my skincare bag does not look this neat and organized. And again, like, I know the bag itself is really big and honestly a little bit heavy because I have so much stuff in here, but like I just really like how easy it is and how separated and organized I can make it. Okay, for makeup, I'm gonna do something kind of similar, but I have cheek products and base products that I usually separate it out into. So I have these 2 bags here. One is obviously like way more dirty than the other one, but that's okay. I'm gonna use the more dirty one for base products. Okay, and that's pretty much it. Like, this is just a nice way for me to organize my stuff. I feel like it is nice and compact. I can compress this if I need to, especially I'm taking my makeup in my carry-on, and all of my skincare obviously has to go in the checked bag just because it does have full-size product. That is everything that I'm bringing as far as skincare and makeup, so I hope this was insightful, helpful, maybe give you a little bit of insight on how I pack and what I use. I have really been liking the dot bag for larger travels specifically. This is a little bit too big for like week-long, but if I'm going anywhere for over a week, this is pretty nice because it does have a lot of space. Just for reference, I just went on a little weekend trip and this is the bag that I use. It's much skinnier and it still holds quite a lot. It still has like a shampoo, conditioner, body wash, a cleanser, things like that. So just to show you like the size difference, like, I don't know, like this one is just a lot smaller. So I like the dot bag if you are going for a longer trip, but you definitely don't need the dot bag if you don't go on any trips that are like longer than a week. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope it was entertaining at the very least, or at the very least just like relaxing to watch. I always feel like packing videos are very relaxing and I like watching them as well. So if you guys want to know more details on the products themselves, definitely check out my Shop My Stash and my Project Pan updates. I feel like those go more in depth of the makeup products specifically. The skincare, hair care products, a lot of them I haven't actually tried yet, so I'm not entirely sure how I feel about them, but I am planning on doing vlogs for the trips in Australia and Vietnam, so I will definitely be sure to update you guys in those ones. But yeah, I am so excited for this trip. I have also been super anxious, just like trying to get everything packed. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys are having a great day, and I will see you guys soon. Bye guys.